guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm reviewing McCalls 7606. Over the past month, I've been sewing
the crap out of this pattern,
but I was able to get 4 nice pieces that I really enjoy, and I want to share those with you right now. Ballet classes for the summer has started up, and I only have a long sleeved leotard, so I thought that this would make a nice summer Leo for classes and for early fall when it's still pretty hot out. I wanted a short sleeve one. Did that fall? Okay, so I took an old skirt of mine and figured it had a two-way stretch, so I thought it would be fine. And it just didn't fit right. Like, I cut out my size, but it was like baggy around the waist and it was awful. I could not wear it to dance class. And also, like, if I go to do like a side stretch, I don't feel like it would cover my bust good enough. So I wasn't comfortable wearing it. With that in mind, I modified the pattern. This one is the front piece, this is the back piece. And I pretty much kept the pattern the way it was for the most part. For both pattern pieces, I cut out the size large for the width from here to here, and I did the extra large for the length. I added an additional inch at the waistline for both pieces, and I added an inch, maybe a little bit over an inch or so here, and tapered it off to the crotch area. And here I just brought this out. And the reason that I did that was because I wanted it to cover my underwear in ballet class if my skirt lifts up or something. Using those same pattern pieces, I made this one. And it is so tight, I can't wear it. It stretches a little bit four ways, and I thought that that little bit of stretch in the other direction would be enough, but it's just not enough. It's not as stretchy as this fabric or as comfortable to touch either. This is more of like a spandex feel. Yeah, I did elastic here. I sewed the elastic on the outside and then I flipped it over and I zigzag stitched it down. I'm happy with how it turned out. And I did the gathers, but I added like a little strip of fabric right there. And then I added 3 spider buttons to it. Also, these aren't from the pattern, but I made these skirts to wear in class. I have this spiderweb skirt that is reversible. And this one is like a slip-on circle skirt kind of thing. And I made this skirt from an old costume. So I'm thinking about doing a video about how to turn old costumes into everyday dance wear at some point in the future. And I also took this black skirt. So if you see here, this is a Capezio wrap skirt, but I had gained too much weight, and so it barely came together here, and I couldn't wear it in class without like with a long shirt or something to cover it up because I was too self-conscious. So I took some silky fabric and I added about a hand's width more fabric to it over the top on both sides of the wrap skirt here. And it's really cute and flowy, and I can wear this in class and not feel subconscious about my weight. I would definitely use this pattern again to make a leotard if I needed to. Right now I'm pretty happy with the polka dot one and then the black one. That suits my needs for now, but I could see myself using this again in the future. Now for the skirts, I made both versions, the one with the ruffle and the one without the ruffle. I figured these would also be good for going to and from dance class. An easy thing to just wrap around your leotard and walk out to your car. As far as modifications, I did add pockets. But other than that, I stuck exactly to the pattern and I made an extra large for that. This one, and I will model these in just a moment, but this one, the pockets laid pretty good. And I made the version of a pocket that you sew into the waistband and they hang down to about here. Untie it and open it up so you can see. Okay, so that is the version of pocket that I made. It gapes a little bit when I'm wearing it, and it pulls on the fabric. And this is a cotton plaid. It's super comfortable, and I love this one. The orange one is a linen fabric, and I think it's super cute. I love the ruffle. The orange, I'm not quite sure if it's my color, but I really like it because it's happy and summery. I made the same pocket with this skirt that I did with the plaid one, but for some reason this one really gaped a lot and it looked funny when I was wearing it. So I made a lining for it to kind of give it a little bit more support and help it lay right, and that worked just fine. All right. My kids keep fighting and I've got interrupted 3 times already, so this is the 3rd time. Hopefully it'll work and I can get this done without any more interruptions. So, where was I? The pocket. The pocket gaped, so I added a lining to give it a little bit extra support because it was like not laying right and the fabric was getting pulled a little funny. But with the lining, it helped it a lot, and I feel like I can wear it and not be self-conscious about it. Now, another thing I should note is that I read through the directions to make these, but I didn't, like when I was sewing it, I just sewed it together. I didn't go through one by one with the directions. When I was making this skirt, the logical thing to do is to leave an opening in the seam right here to stick your tie through, but I was just in the zone and not paying attention, and I had sewn that closed, and I didn't want to take the time to go ahead and seam rip it when I can just add a little buttonhole. So that is what I did on this one. Looking back, I probably should have gone back and seam ripped that and added the hole in the seam line because it does look nice, but that is what I did with this one. So it just lies smoother when you do it that way. So this is the proper way, the way that the pattern has you do it. Like that. Oh, another thing to note about this pattern is that the skirt without ruffles is significantly longer than the skirt that has the ruffles. Can you see? I might have to rework the camera a little bit, but see, there's a significant difference in the length. So if you're thinking about buying the pattern, keep that in mind. But yeah. All right, guys, and that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thank you for watching. I hope you're happy and well, and I will see you next time. Bye.